Welcome students. Today we will take up the study of My Mother at 66 by Kamla Das. It's a poem, first chapter, first poem of Flamingo. Kamla Das was one of India's prolific writer. She has written about the human relations and explores the gamut of human relations from the perspective of a woman. And then she, in this particular poem, My Mother at 66, she brings out the pain and agony that she suffers on seeing her old mother. The theme of the poem is also there is a strong expression of fear of losing somebody, losing one's near and dear ones. And then it portrays the realization that she will not remain forever there to be with her. Coming to the summary of this poem, it is said that the poetess Kamla Das, she left her parental home and was going towards Cochin airport in a car. Her mother was sitting beside her. She noticed that she had gone to sleep, she had dozed off, and her mouth was open, and she got a feeling that she was lifeless, like a corpse. Unable to bear all this pain, she began to look outside the window of the car. And it was in sharp contrast to what was there inside the car. The trees were whizzing past, and the children were rushing out of their homes to play in the open. Well, she reaches the airport and goes for security check. From the other side of the airport, at a distance, she sees her mother again and finds that her mother had lost radiance on her face, as if the winter's moon becomes pale, appears to us pale due to the fog and other things. She compares her mother to winter's moon. Not only that, to ward off all these negativity, she brings a smile on her face, waves her mother that she will see her again. And in her hearts of heart, she knew that she may or may not see her. That because death was imminent and her physical decay was such. A fear of about her mother's physical decay and imminent death upsets and grieves her. This is it. And to cover up all these things, she brings a smile on her face, a long smile on her face. She says, she smiled and smiled and smiled. So, the fear of separation was when she was a child, that whenever her mother left her, she would feel that she was all alone. And there was pain and ache in her, that her mother was not there with her. And at this age, too, she experiences that familiar ache. So, now we will find out what the line by line we will go through it and find out the meanings of the poem. Looking at the poem, we find driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday. Kamla Das shares with us the experiences that one Friday she had gone to Cochin airport and her mother was sitting beside her. I saw my mother beside me. Her mother accompanied her to see her off at the Cochin airport. She left the parental home, my parents' home, left her parents' home to go towards Cochin airport. Those open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse. She noticed that during that journey, her mother had gone to sleep, had dozed off, and she found that her mouth was open and she looked lifeless like a corpse, and realized with pain, and there came a realization that her mother had become very old and that she might, and the next stage of one's life's journey is that she might pass away. It was, and this reality was hard to accept. And then she thought away, this reality was too much to accept. It was hard to accept. And looked, but soon put that thought away. And whatever negative thoughts that she might pass away came to her mind, she shrugged them off, those negativity, shrugged off the negativity, and looked out at young trees sprinting. When she began to look out of the window, it was in sharp contrast to what was inside the car. She found that the trees were whizzing past, trees sprinting. They were whizzing past, the merry children spinning out of their homes, and the children, looking very happy, were rushing out of their homes to play in the open ground. And this reminded her of the time flying by, whizzing past of the trees, the young children rushing out of their homes. This all reminded her how the time flies by. Next we come to but after the airport security check, she continues to narrate to us that after the security check, standing a few yards away, there was a distance of few yards from her mother. She was standing there. I looked again at her wan, pale, as late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache. I looked again at her lifeless. She again looked at her colorless. One means colorless. She looked at her colorless, pale face, and it appeared to her that her mother had lost the radiance and compared it with late winter's moon, because at that time when there is winter, there's too much fog and we don't see the moon radiating. This comparison with negative object expresses her helplessness and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood fear. She had experienced this fear of separation at the time of when she was child, because whenever her mother left her alone, she thought that she had lost her. But all I said was, now. She hid her feelings and bid her courteous farewell. I said was, see you soon, Amma. I could utter the words, that I will see her again. It's very ironical when she finds that her mother may not live long. But she covered up her apprehension and all that fear, and all I did was smile and smile and smile. There is a long smile. It is all made up. And that's what the only thing she could give that thing to her mother was to go on smiling at her and assuring her that they would meet again. So that is, in nutshell, the meaning of the poem. Now we will find out the literary devices that have been used in this poem. Now, simile means when we compare two things by saying like, and the words like and as are used while compare them, then we say that it is simile. Her face ashen like that of a corpse. So here, like has come, means is it like that of a corpse. Her face ashen. Ashen face. Colorless face. That of a corpse. That of a corpse. Lifeless. But there is no life at all. Like that, her face was. Again, wan means colorless, pale, as a late winter's moon. As. Here the word has been used as. As a winter's moon. So, her face has been, her body has been compared with as late winter's moon. Her face has been compared with that of a winter's moon because she too has lost radiance. It's not radiating. Next, repetition. This literary device has been used by saying smile and smile and smile. It's appearing 3 times. So it's the repetition. Images and symbols. While we are reading, these images come to our mind. Trees printing. In our mind's eye, we see the trees whizzing past. Merry children, we can visualize in our mind that how happy the children will be. Then late winter's moon. Yes, we have seen the late winter's moon, that it has no luster, there is no radiance. And the images are there. As regards rhyme scheme, we find that there are commas, but there is no full stop. It appears to be a sentence without any full stop. So such type of poems where the last word of a line does not rhyme with the other and there is no punctuation marks or no full stop marks, we say that it's a free verse. So we have the students we have covered the poem from the point of view about the author, about what is the central idea. It's a fear of separation, and we have covered summary, and then we have understood the meanings of this poem line by line. We have also covered literary devices that have been used by the poet. Thank you.